Hi, my name is Will, and I am 15 years old right now, and I was the recipient of the 2024 USTA and Atlas Tennis Scholarship. I started playing tennis in middle school, my first year of middle school. I played a year on the middle school team, then went up to JV, then varsity, and it's just been kind of ever since. I started taking tennis more seriously once I got into high school. I started training more in the off season. I started playing USTA tournaments right when I got into high school as well. And right now I'm trying to play in as many USTA tournaments as I can just because it's really fun. I took part of the first tennis trip with Atlas last summer. Felt a big jump in improvement in my tennis abilities, especially having the versatility to be able to play on clay for the first time. I remember vividly landing at the airport. I had some time to think about what I wanted to get out of the trip. Then, obviously, more and more people kept coming, and I realized, hey, these are all really nice people. And the UTR range was anywhere from like 4 to 9, I think. So everybody felt like they had good competition the whole time. If I think about the experience when I first landed, I was thinking, wow, I'm in Europe for the first time. This is real. This is so exciting. I kind of kept that mentality throughout the whole trip. I went to Spain first, around a little north of Barcelona. Second was the Netherlands. And then the third location was Geneva, Switzerland. A typical day was we woke up around 8 most days, and then we grabbed breakfast at the hotel, and then usually we started with a morning training session. So I believe that was 2 hours usually. Then we would head back to the hotel and maybe grab lunch, walk around the city a little bit. And then usually in the afternoon, we either had one more training session or we had tournament play if we were in a tournament that day. I think the balance between experiencing like the city or the culture and the food and getting better and playing tennis, it didn't feel like we were doing too much of one or the other. It just kind of coexisted. There was 2 chaperones total. Ben, he runs Atlas Tennis. Ben's an awesome guy. He's super nice, super smart, and he just had a whole plan, itinerary. He definitely knew what he was doing, especially when it came to tennis. And then we also had Mackenzie Salo, and she is the assistant coach at Gustavus. She's also extremely knowledgeable when it came to tennis. So I felt like we had two really good inputs when it came to the tennis side. A lot of times there'd be two groups, general skill level groupings. Each of them would run usually the identical drill. And sometimes there was kind of rotations, like we're doing more match play scenario over here. We're working on maybe like sliding around the court, mobility, maybe slices, forehands, backhands over here. Maybe we're working on serves today, especially, and everybody's just kind of mingling the courts. I really developed my ability to swing out and have confidence when I'm playing and to really generate spin and to just not be reliant on playing defense. Just swing out, make shots, play offense instead of defense, right? Just play my hardest and move my feet, especially. We got to meet Matteo Berrettini, which is just a highlight, I'll say, because we got to meet a professional, right? That's awesome. We got photos, we got to talk to him. My biggest takeaway, and this is a little more personal because it's something that I'm planning now because of this trip. I love traveling. I love going new places, trying new things, trying new foods, especially. And I think this really like satisfied that craving that I had for like exploration. The thing that Atlas really inspired me to do is look beyond the US. So I have been learning German for a few years now, and it's really inspired me to apply to go study abroad in Germany next year. So the advice I would give them is that experiences are more valuable than money, in my opinion, memories and knowledge and exploration. But I realized that this is possible. This is something that I could potentially do, especially if I applied for this scholarship. And I would say just go for it.